So wherever you've landed, let it be the perfect place for you. Make any last minute adjustments. You need to take glasses off or adjust your hair. Loose hair is probably good today because we're doing a little facial chi massage later. So as you lay or sit, find your stillness. Starting to become aware of how imperfect we all are. Noticing your body. And instead of being sad about being imperfect, can we find ease? Can we give ourselves permission to be exactly as we are? Remembering you are more than the skin on your face. Starting to let your bones grow heavy. And let go of the week thus far. Letting go of this afternoon and next week and the weekend. And bringing yourself to this moment. Realizing that in this moment we have unlimited potential. That as long as we can keep drawing a breath, anything is possible. Connecting with the breath. And cultivating some self-awareness. How are you breathing? Are you taking little afraid bird breaths? Or are you allowing a full lung of air with every inhale? And if you can invite this freedom into your breath, it's like someone has loosened your belt. Like all of a sudden, there can be a freedom of breath. No restrictions, no rules. It's okay for your belly to move. Letting go of being rigid and following the rules and claiming this next hour to do what feels good. So resisting the urge to move or do anything that you think is needed in a ritual. Set your own intention. Indulge in the time we have. We have a whole hour to just be here. And trust that in 1 hour's time, the world will look very different. If you're not on your back, now is the time to make your way down onto the floor. bending your knees and bringing the soles of your feet onto the floor. Your left heel, bring as close to your bottom as you can. The right heel is going to rest on the left thigh. So you are now a number 4. Breathe. There is no rush. And even from this first little moment, notice, has your bottom gone into high alert? I know mine has. I have to tell it, relax. Let go of the rules. Lifting the left heel, so you're now on the tippy toe of the left foot. The right hand reaches through the little triangle that's created by your legs. So the right hand reaches through. We're going to bring the left thigh towards you. If it doesn't come all the way, it doesn't matter. Just grab onto your tights or your clothes to help hold the leg there. If your hands do go all the way through, hold onto your thigh and then let everything else go. Perfect in your imperfection. It's okay if you can't do it. In some ways, we learn more about ourselves if it's a challenge. If it's easy, you kind of miss out on the opportunity to learn and grow. Remembering these yin shapes are meant to be held longer than would seem comfortable. And it's a beautiful opportunity to look inwards and investigate how you cope with this frustration. So as it gets harder, and it will, notice your commentary. What is your mind saying? You want to turn down the volume of that commentary to find the stillness. Breathe into the areas that are starting to become uncomfortable. And as long as you're not in pain, stick with it. Slowly, slowly. You're going to release the hands. The legs stay approximately where they are. The right leg continues its journey across the left leg. So now we're setting up for twisted roots. We're getting into it in a different way. So just go with me here.
So your right leg is now crossed on the left. We're going to lower the toes to the ground. Not just the left toe, but also the right toe. So you'll already start falling over to the left. And once both sets of toes are on the ground, plant your hands and move your hips 5 centimeters to the right. Keep the toes planted and let the knees fall to the left. Extend your right arm and gaze over to the right. The left hand can go wherever it feels like, belly, heart, outstretched, or also draped across your body. Perfect in your imperfection. In your stillness here, scan through your body. Not just a general wash. Imagine a little torch, a little old-fashioned kind of Scooby-Doo flashlight. And starting at your crown, shine the light into all of the dark corners. Investigating your physical body. How do you feel? Continue scanning down. There is no rush. Shining the light into your jaw, your neck and your shoulders, your arms. Shine the light all around your chest, your stomach, into your hips, down your legs and into your feet. Releasing any tension that you find. Let go. So over the next minute or so, we're going to be making our way to a little mini pentacle. There is no rush. So if you're not ready to move just yet, know that we'll be waiting for you in pentacle. Your little mini shavasana. Be kind and gentle and move like you love yourself. As you make your way onto your back, a beautiful neutral shape. Sending deep belly breaths. And slowly, slowly, we bend the knees, bringing the feet to the ground, hip distance apart. We inch the right heel towards your bottom. The reason we bring that heel closer is to give your lower spine a chance to lower to the ground. Your left heel finds the right thigh. You are the number 4. And we stay here for at least 10 breaths before we move on. So let everything go. To let go of perfection is to give yourself permission to be resilient. You're not fragile. You're not comparing yourself to anyone or anything or any ideal. You have strong roots, strong belief. You're flexible. Anything is possible. Coming onto the toe of the right foot, so we lift the right heel. And for some people, this is going to be enough already, and that's okay. Give yourself permission. If this is where your body's at today, that's fine. If you want to come with me, the left hand pokes through the little triangle in your legs. And we start to draw the right thigh towards us. You might not get very far, and you might want to hold onto your tights here, or you might be able to loop your hands behind the thigh and relax. Remember, we are here for a little while, so don't overdo it. Notice almost straight away that one side is way easier than the other. Perfect in your imperfection. If your mind is wandering, come back to the breath, that full, abundant breath. No restrictions, no rules. And as it gets harder, send the breath to the points of view that start to scream. Ever so gently release the hands. And the left leg continues its journey across your right leg. So now the legs are crossed. The toes are coming to the ground. So the right toe will touch first, and then the left. You'll already be half twisted over. Once you can put the weight on the toes of your feet, lift your hips and take them 5 centimeters to the left to lay your legs down. Send the left arm out and choose where you want to have your right hand, whether it's on your belly or your heart, on the ground, or draped across your body. It doesn't matter. You don't want to struggle. Yin is the opposite to struggle. It's surrender. Let it go. Inviting now your internal investigation, your little flashlight, crown of your head, all the way down. Take your time. Look in all the dark corners. Release any tension that stays in your body. And over the next minute, there is no rush. Making your way back to Pentacle. If you're not ready to move, don't move. Our next shape is a very simple seat. There's no rush to get there. The left knee bends. And we roll to the right hand side. Slowly, slowly pressing ourselves up. Beautiful. Notice your spine, tall waist. Becoming aware of your jaw. So the temporomandibular, little joint there. We're going to give it a massage. So using your pointer finger and your middle finger, we start a massage inwards. Allowing your jaw to be loose and quite firm pressure. Little circles. Moving the chi through your face. We're focusing on the element of wood today. So that's liver, gallbladder. From here, we press into your sinuses. So bringing your fingers to the front of your face, to the little eye sockets, and we start to press into our sinuses. Your fingers now come to your third eye. So in between your eyebrows, keeping your face on the horizon, your fingers are going to draw a rainbow over your eyebrows outwards. So we're starting on the inside and looping the rainbow up over your eyebrows towards your temples, moving the chi. We now stay at the temples and circle inwards on your temples. Firm pressure should feel good. And from here, little peace fingers, we rub up the front and the back of the ear on both sides. And the last thing we do in our little chi facial, your 10 fingers now, all 10, are going to glide through your hair. It's called 10 dragons running through the forest. And it's meant to stimulate all of the meridian lines in your head. So starting at the front, go all the way back. Two more. Let your hands drop and just close your eyes. Feeling the chi moving through your head. We're going to be coming onto all fours, but we want the cushion under your right knee. So making your way onto all fours, bring your cushion in and put it under the right knee or a rug or whatever you've got.
just so it stays nice and padded. Finding all four position. Turn the left toes under and we send the leg back. Find energy in that leg. That's the leg that's going to come forward. So we're going to bring it up, bending the left knee. And if you need to take 10 steps to get it here, that's fine. Otherwise, we bring the left foot to the outside of the left hand. Be kind if you need to shift and juggle, doesn't matter. Knee over ankle. If you want to glide the right knee back, you certainly can. Intertwining all of your fingers, we're pressing it onto the thigh to lift you up. From here, see if you can see, we're going to lean the hips forward. Close your eyes. Tell your bottom cheeks to turn off. Lifting your heart. Feeling the stretch up stomach, spleen. And you'll be feeling it liver line of the left leg. For more intense, tuck your tail under. Resist gripping with the left toes. So give them a little wiggle and make sure that you're not. And from here, your fingers are going to plant on the ground, framing your front foot. So they can be cupcake fingers, they don't need to be flat on the ground. And we're going to send the hips back, flexing through that front foot. So it's not a firm flex, we're not yanking it. We're letting the toes rise up and then relaxing the foot. So it's a very different one. When we do it in vinyasa, we are pulling and really tugging it back. In a yin class, we let it roll and then relax. So now you'll definitely be feeling it in the left leg. Wherever you're at, bow your head forward. In this kind of intense position, bring your mind back to that little facial chi massage we just had. Imagining your fingers circling in your jaw, pressing your sinuses, drawing the rainbow from third eye out to your temple. Inward circles on the temple. Peace fingers on your ears. And the 10 dragons running through the forest. Let yourself soften. On your next inhale, your face looks forward. Roll through your front foot. Front foot is planting. Bring the left hand to the inside of the left foot. Plant the palms. Whatever it takes to get that leg back, you might not be able to lift it. You might be able to lift it. Whatever it takes to get that leg back towards your tabletop. Big toes together to touch. You can move your proper way or pad both knees if you like. We're coming to an easy child pose. Send your hips down and let everything go. Release your shoulders. Release your belly. Planting your hands. Slowly coming back to all fours. We're going to be patting the other knee this time. So the padding goes under your left knee, whether it's your blanket or your beach towel, whatever it is. Nice and stable. Turn the right toes under. Drag them back. Activate that leg. The right foot is coming up to be planted next to the right hand. Take your time. Check in near the ankle. If you need to glide the left knee back, that's fine, whatever works for your body. Once you've got your stability, intertwine the fingers, put them on your thigh, and lift your heart. Face on the horizon, eyes to gently shut. Hips are coming slightly forward. And if you need more, tuck your tail. Relax your toes, check in, make sure you're not gripping. We're going to be sending the hips back. So fingertips plant to frame that front foot. Gently send your hips back. Peel the toes off, but keep the foot relaxed. So half Hanuman, half split position. Get the legs right first. And then bow chin to chest.
Feel that fascial line, that connection right from your crown all the way to the heel. Acknowledge the sensation. Bringing your mind back to your facial. Inward circles on the jaw. Pressing into the sinuses. Rainbows over your eyebrows. Inward circles on your temples. Peace fingers on your ears. Ten dragons running through the forest. Roll through your front foot. Plant the hands on the inside of your foot. And we slowly take the knee back. Big toes together to touch. And find your child's pose. Planting your hands, and coming back to hands and knees. We cross at your ankles and send your bottom back. You'll be in Sukhasana. I'll turn around, but you don't need to do anything. You can stay where you are. We want to bring the feet in line. So the right foot is forward, the left one is back, but there is one line of your feet. Once they're in line, relax them. So they'll be like two little sickles. They won't be perfectly straight. The right leg is in front, the left leg is behind. Hands glide down your shins, over your feet as we bow forward. Letting your head get heavier.
Gently rolling back up through your spine. We're swapping the position of your feet. So the left one is forward, the right one is back. Once they're in position, relax them so that you can bow forward. Gently, gently we rise up. Coming onto our backs. Bring your bottom to the right edge of your mat. Coming all the way down. We're going to heel toe the feet towards the left edge of your mat. Both bottom cheeks stay down. So here's an interesting instruction. Instead of normally I say just jiggle your body over to the left, the instruction today is a little bit different. Where your spinal column meets your skull is a very important acupuncture point for the gallbladder. So what we want to do is we want to press into your head. So it's like you're trying to lift your shoulders by pressing into your head. Once you've lifted up, inch over. So your head is assisting you, but you're also pressing that really special point at the back of your skull. So you're basically inching your shoulders over to the left. Send arms overhead if that works for you. If you have sore shoulders, maybe not. Elbows stay loose and floppy. And your choice whether it works for your left hand to grab your right wrist, to weigh it down. Turning face to the left. Breathe. If you want, and only if you want, that right heel can cross on the left. Maybe you don't fancy it today.
You break the spell, you release the shape. Each your hips, so just the left side of your mat. So you can walk the heels to the right. Both hips on the ground. Float arms overhead, elbows stay dreamy and floppy. Choosing either right hand grabbing the left wrist or not. Turning face to the right and choosing left ankle on top or not. Slowly, we break the spell. Release the shape, moving your body into the middle of your mat and finding your final resting shape. Really take the time to indulge, find your way in. There is no rush. I'm going to talk you through so everything is good. Relaxing your fingers, your palms, relaxing your wrists and forearms, elbows, upper arms, shoulders and underarms. Collarbones, rib cage, upper abdomen, belly, lower abdomen, your hips, thighs, hamstrings and knees, backs of your knees, shins and calves, ankles, soles of your feet, your whole feet, crown of your head, the muscles of your face, your tongue, your jaw, the back of your skull, the nape of your neck, shoulder blades, upper back, middle back, lower back, your bottom,
letting your bones be heavy and everything to melt. Alive in this moment of unlimited potential. Starting to draw deeper belly breaths. Starting to feel the chi flowing through your whole body. Cultivating your awareness. Making you brave to ask for what you want, to claim what is yours, and to let go of what wasn't meant for you. Setting your intention for the rest of the day. Bringing hands to gentle prayer at third eye. Acknowledging yourself. The divine in me recognizes the divine in you. And together, to ourselves and each other, we say, Namaste.